This is the video review of Adventures of Superman, Book of L, 1 and 2. I love this art on these. This one is so satisfying to look at, though. So we'll start with issue 1. This is obviously like the very, very beginning of the story. Also, this looks really cool. It makes me wish I picked up this version of the cover, but yeah. So you see a guy from, I'm assuming, Warworld or something like that, ready to take revenge on Superman. Because that's what the rest of the story is. Now, I wonder who these two are. I'm assuming they're from the Warworld story, because I never read that. But you see the Kent family just kind of living as normal until trouble shows up. You know, as it does. We see Superman go and try and stop it. I think he calls for the Justice League. Oh, no, that's Superboy. The Super Son. That's still such a stupid name. Yeah, he calls for... Yeah, so you see Superman join the fray. He calls for the Justice League. Something's going on. He can't call them. Superman fights that dude from the earlier pages and then gets killed. Then, like, 1,000 years later, we see the last remaining member of the Kent family, and I'm assuming a person from Oa? That looks like how they looked kind of like in the 60s, so one of the Guardians. Could be completely wrong on that, but that's what that looks like. And then you see Superman just show back up. And yeah, that's where the chapter ends. You get a note from Kara, or Kara, whatever you want to call her. Just talk about family stuff. So yeah, and then you got like the Batman Dark Patterns stuff. And then the Spotlight stuff as well. I picked up that one. We reviewed that one. I have that one. I'm going to review it. I have that one. I'm going to review it. That looks to be about it from this. Yeah. So that's issue 1. Issue 2, we find out a little bit more. What is the kid's name? I can't remember his name. Why can't I remember his name? I don't remember. He's another Kent. He's like the last remaining descendant of Superman. So they kind of team up. You see Superman kick butt. Rowan. His name is Rowan. Rowan Kent. You see Superman just kind of be like, oh, I gotta protect this guy. He's my blood. For some reason, the name Kent decides to do it. Is this that? This is not solar flare ability, but it looks really cool. And so you see them run, and we get a Lex Luthor talking to like Metropolis, and then we find out, oh no, it's Brainiac. You can always tell it's a Brainiac by the head. Then you see the guy from issue 1 and be like, hey, we need to stop Superman. As Superman and Rowan go to the fortress, we find a recreation of the Kent house, down to as small as details. Then they go to see an old man. And this old man, if you can't tell by the watch, is Jimmy Olsen. How this man survived for 1,000 years is crazy. Anyways, then a Brainiac attacks, and then that's it. We get a Brandon Kent. If that is not a reference to Brandon Routh being Superman, I'm going to be sad. But yeah. Yeah. They're fun little reads. Then we get promotion for Absolute Evil, which I already reviewed. So, yeah. That was fun. Can't wait for this to come out. It comes out tomorrow as I'm recording this. Yeah. So, overall, for these two issues, say about an 8 out of 10.